Hey, what's up guys? Team Hard Life Captain Albert Sertucci here, and yes, we got pompano and flounder for this video. And normally when I'm rinsing off fish is because, you know, they'll have some kind of debris, dirt, or stuff like that. Flounders are pretty clean because, you know, we went gigging for them, but the pompano, we caught them on the beach, so they were all covered in sand. And since I had them in the same cooler, definitely want to make sure to cut that out because, you know, eating fresh fish and having the grit of sand in your food is not a good way to enjoy your food and stuff like that. And you can see the sand coming off of them, you know, pretty clearly and stuff like that. So, you know, that's one little extra step you may want to do when you are going to be filleting up and stuff like that. And, you know, take a little more time to prep your fish and table and stuff like that. And check out my next cutting board. It's a beast. Something I won at a tournament out of Galveston, so stay tuned.
Gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta line. I'ma call the whole team.
So normally when I start filleting my fish, I like to start with the bigger ones and finish off with the smaller ones. But also too, by doing that, it keeps me knowing which fillets are which and stuff like that. So I start with the bigger ones, and I love to fillet flounder. They get 4 fillets, and man, you get a lot of meat out of these things, so it is pretty awesome. And so I'm gonna knock it out one fish at a time. And normally I don't waste my time with small fish like you know, the size of the pompano if they were whiting or anything else, but these are pompano, which normally come through, you know, during the winter season for us. So I figured I might as well go ahead and get on it, get some meat, get the family eating it, because when I go fishing and catch fish, I normally love to feed my family, because that, you know, you put all the work in to go make it happen, and then when you catch, it's awesome to feed the family with that, but also expose them to new types of fish, so that way by the time they're out on their own, they would have already known and they're okay with eating it. I don't want them to be closed door and only had a few fish in their life and they're scary to eat any other fish. So here we go. The other thing I'm looking at too with the flounder was to see if I see any more of them black spots as I did on that other flounder, to see if, you know, maybe it's something that is becoming more and more available, or is happening more. Like I said, I never really noticed it, but never really paid attention to it as I was, you know, catching them before kind of deal until now. And I do have to admit, having a shop and having the YouTube channel, it has opened my vision to look at things, you know, outside the box to make them happen, and or to see what knowledge I can learn from everything that I do, instead of just, you know, oh, okay, I got my fish, I'm cooking, I'm eating, and the family's happy. Now it's like, okay, I'm paying more attention to all the smaller details that can happen when you are fishing, or even after the fact when you do catch fish and you're filleting them. So here's the pompano. I'm going to start filleting them up as well. And the one thing I do like about them is they got really small scales comparison to, like, you know, the flounder and stuff like that. But at the same time too, filleting these smaller fish like this takes a little more time. But I'm also fighting against time because the sun is going down quickly on me, and I still got to fillet the fish, debone and everything else, and then still set up the new disco that I got for cooking, you know, 3 pounds and stuff like that. But I've been using them a lot for my fish fries because I can cook a lot more fish a little bit quicker and faster and get through it a lot easier. So here's me filleting up the pompano, and like I said, you know, it's Not really too concerned with getting every speck of meat off, but it's going to give the family an opportunity to try them. And it's, pretty good meat. And most of the shark guys would be mad because I'm not using them for shark fishing, which is a very rare occasion. Normally I catch them this size and they are straight to the freezer, so I can use them when I do start shark fishing. But I'm going to have to make another trip, get on some more, and get some more video of them attacking our baits. That would be really interesting, so stay tuned with that note. Downtown. All right, guys. So all the family is eating, and now it's time for me to sit down and serve myself. I got a mixture of flounder and pompano. Like I said, I love my tartar sauce. I make it homemade and stuff like that, but this is beyond like Donkey Kong. And kids are getting ready to go spend the night at their Tia's house, and I'm gonna enjoy my plate of food. Oh yeah.
I honestly forgot. I've been trying to clean like those closets.
No, well, let me finish it. I can't eat with my hand.
No, let your dad eat.
Oh man. Okay, I give up.